Assalamualaikum and hello. In this video, I'm going to talk about regulation of glycolysis. First of all, regulation has two types, which is allosteric and hormonal regulation. But today, we will focus on the regulation of glycolysis. First of all, glucose will convert to glucose 6-phosphate by hexokinase type 2. But we will see hexokinase is stimulated by the glucose. Meanwhile, glucose 6-phosphate inhibit the production of the hexokinase. Actually, it is for allosteric regulation. For hormonal regulation, when there are more glucose in the blood, it will stimulate more hexokinase and glucokinase. Meanwhile, when there are decreasing of the glucose will inhibit hexokinase and glucokinase. Glucose 6-phosphate convert to the fructose 6-phosphate, and then fructose 6-phosphate convert to fructose 1,6-phosphate, converted by phosphofructokinase 1. In this process, small amount of fructose 6-phosphate in the presence of PFK2, which is phosphorfructokinase 2, will become fructose 2,6-biphosphate, which is most powerful regulator of phosphorfructokinase 1. This fructose 2,6-biphosphate bind at the allosteric site of phosphofructokinase 1 and stimulate phosphofructokinase 1 fructose 2,6-biphosphate that bind at the allosteric site help to convert more fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-phosphate. Fructose 1,6-phosphate converted either become dihydroacetone phosphate DHAP or glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, or we call as G3P. DHAP also can convert to G3P. Okay, let me use the G3P pathway first. G3P converted into 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. 1,3-biphosphoglycerate converted into 3-phosphoglycerate, and 3-phosphoglycerate converted into 2-phosphoglycerate, and before become pyruvate, 2-phosphoglycerate converted into phosphoenol pyruvate, or we call as the PEP. And lastly, after PEP converted into pyruvate. Higher amount of ATP can inhibit the enzyme named pyruvate kinase. Besides, long chain coenzyme also can inhibit the production of pyruvate kinase. Besides, more acetyl coenzyme will inhibit the production of enzyme pyruvate kinase. For DHAP have to convert to glycerol 3-phosphate first, then it can be converted to 1,3-biphosphoglycerate, and then next converted into 3-phosphoglycerate, and 3-phosphoglycerate have to be converted to 2-phosphoglycerate before converted into PEP, and PEP have to be converted into lastly pyruvate. That's all for this video. Thank you.